Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Robert Sports Show. I'm your host, Robert. Alright, we are 56 days away from the 2026 Daytona 500. We are profiling each and every car number on our way on that countdown series. One thing that sparked doing the countdown and doing some other videos that we've done this year and next year was the XM NASCAR radio show Speedway with Dave Moody, his Legend and Unfiltered series. The very last question he asked everyone is, how do you want to be remembered in the sport once you're, obviously no longer with us? Everyone has their own, We look at the loss of Greg Biffle this week. We remember him for not only the humanitarian effort he does throughout his career, and then obviously his NASCAR second, family man and all that. One thing, all these drivers, that Richard Petty, he had the best one that I thought was the best one, is one that really I kind of took it to heart, is I just want to be remembered. I'm like, oh shit, okay, that makes a lot of sense. There's a lot of drivers that, they gave to this sport. They're part of the foundation of this sport. They helped build this sport. If it was one race or if it was 1,000 races, they're part of the fabric of this sport from 1949 to today. So of those 2,700 races, everyone that raced in those races is part of that fabric. So as we're counting down till the Daytona 500, profiling the car numbers, we're learning about some drivers. I'm looking stuff up, kind of learning about some of these drivers and what they were about. I'm going to do a champion profile of the champions next all season. We're going to look at each decade, who some of the drivers was, in the 50s and the 60s, who the top drivers were. We know the top guys, but I'm talking about, the James Hiltons of the world, the Dave Marcuses of the world, those kind of guys. So that kind of second, third, and fourth tier drivers that made a difference, made a dent in this sport, but they weren't the 7-time champion like Richard Petty, Dale Earnhardt. All right, on the Cup side, in the car number 56, 292 starts among 50 drivers. Only 2 different drivers won, 2 wins. Top 5s, 32. Top 10s, 85. 3 poles. First race was February 5th, 1950. The last race for the number 56, we all know, February 16th, 2025. I can't remember what year he won the title now, but Martin Truex Jr., we know he made the one-off with Tricon, that 56 Bass Pro, for the Daytona 500. Hopefully he does the same thing in 2026. 145 starts for the Toyota, all for Martin Truex Jr. actually. 57 Ford, 48 Chevy, 18 Mercury, 8 Pontiac, 6 Plymouth, 5 Buick, 4 Hudson, 4 Packard, 1 Chrysler and Oldsmobile, and 3 on the Cadillac. So Martin Truex Jr., 145 starts in the 56, his time with Michael Waltrip Racing, and then the 1 race with Tricon Garage. Only 1 win, 18 top 5s, 53 top 10s, average finish 16.1. Bill Morton, 15 starts, average finish 22.7. Jim Herbeck, 14 starts, 1 win, 3 top 5s, 7 top 10s, average finish 13.6. Ed Livingston, 13 starts, average finish 23.5. Jerry Hill, 8 starts, average finish 36.3. And then Chuck Meekins, 7 starts, 3 top 5s, 6 top 10s, average finish 6.3. On the Xfinity side for the car number 56, 268 starts among 32 drivers, 1 win, 8 top 5s, 29 top 10s. First race was March 5th, 1983. Last race was November 14th, 2015. Ronald Cooper, never heard of this guy. 71 starts, 1 win, 6 top 5s, 17 top 10s, average finish 17.2. Obviously, having 71 starts and a win in the Xfinity Series, that is something else. And now these Xfinity Series stats are from 1982 through today. The Sportsman Division stats, they're not all, you can't really find a lot of them. There's some a little here and there, but hit and miss. So these stats for the Xfinity Series, I know, and the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series in 2026. The last racers ran under the Xfinity banner. That's why we're calling it Xfinity Series since 1982. So Ronald Cooper, his legacy in the sport was since 1982 in the Xfinity Series. Jeff Koch, 54 starts, 1 top 5, 2 top 10s, average finish 27.4. And this is not an all-inclusive list for these drivers. This is only these drivers in this car number, looking at the top 6. 32 different drivers drove the Xfinity Series. If you want the all-inclusive list, you can go to driveraverages.com, type in the car number. It can be 4W, it can be 56, it can be 300B, whatever car number in NASCAR history you want to look up. All the records are right there on driveraverages.com. Tim Sutter, 27 starts, average finish 27.5. Kevin LePage, 26 starts, average finish 36.2. Dave Mader III, 14 starts, 1 top 5, 9 top 10s, average finish 14.1. Danny Quinn Jr., 7 starts, average finish 22.4. And then Martin Truex Sr. actually made 5 starts in the number 56 Xfinity car with an average finish of 27.1. On the Truck Series, 13 different drivers for 147 races, 2 top 5s, 10 top 10s. First race was November 3rd, 1996. Last race was October 24th, 2015. Timmy Hill, 92 starts, 1 top 5, 9 top 10s, average finish 20.0. Tyler Hill, 31 starts, 1 top 5, 1 top 10, average finish 21.4. Taylor Malzum, 7 starts, average finish 16.3. Brandon Butler, 4 starts, average finish 27.5. And Gus Dean, 3 starts, average finish 30.0. So tomorrow will be 55 days until the 2026 Daytona 500. I know in the next off season, I'm already kind of looking ahead a year. I'm going to do the profiles of the Countdown Series again, but I'm also going to this time more look at the drivers and the owners in the Cup Series only. And so when we look at Martin Truex Jr., he drove 2 different teams in the Cup Series, Michael Ultra Racing and then Tricom Garage. Kind of break down some of the other ones as well. Obviously, a lot of these number stats will change, anything that's in the 2026 season. So we'll kind of look at those changes as well and kind of look at some of the ownership side of it as we continue the countdown for next off season. Right now, it looks like 105 days from the end of the season until Daytona as well. So, as always, thanks for watching Robert Sports Show. Don't just have a great day. Have a spiffy day, Robert Sports Show, your YouTube leader, sports channel content.